So we're going to get started with a few minutes of breath work. So before we start, just find a nice quiet space in the house, uninterrupted if possible. Find yourself somewhere comfortable to sit or stand. And if you have a sore back or if you get tense when you're sitting upright, you can either sit on a cushion or a bolster, or you can just simply lie down in bed if that's easier. So sitting up nice and tall, big inhale, big exhale. So as you inhale, let's stretch tall through that spine. And now as you exhale, just allow the body to relax. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. So now we're just going to place one hand onto our stomach. And we're going to just encourage the breath to work down into the tummy. So as you inhale through the nose, send that breath down to the belly and push the belly out against the hand. And as you exhale, draw the belly back in. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, pushing the belly back in. So the breath might feel shallow here as we deepen this belly breath. And just seeing if with each breath you can just expand the tummy a little bit more than the last time and draw it in a little bit more with each exhale each time. So let's go for 3 more belly breaths. Let's place the opposite hand now up onto the chest. And now after we breathe down to the belly, we're going to then breathe up into the rib cage, so out the sides of the body, and then finally up into the chest. So it's going to be a 3-part breath. Belly, ribs, chest. So as we inhale down to that belly now, expand it out as long as you can, and as soon as that's full, breathe up into the ribs, so let the body expand out to the side and then up into the chest, filling the body fully with air before slowly releasing a long exhale. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, hold. Exhale, nice and slowly and relaxed. So let's go for 2 more breaths like this. So just returning the hands now back to the knees and just allow the breath to return back to normal. Inhale and exhale. Good. Okay, so we can open our eyes now. Hopefully you're feeling nice and relaxed. And we're going to come over now and start our flow. So if you want to come over onto the hands and knees, and we'll start in a cat-cow stretch. So just big inhale here, drop the belly, lift the head. And as you exhale, push into the ground, reach the upper back up to the sky. So keep with that breath now. Big inhale, stretch the belly down. Big exhale, push the ground away. So just trying to deepen each part of the stretch with each breath, going in your own time to your own breath. Big exhale, now push that back up, tuck that pelvis under. And now as you inhale, let's pull those shoulder blades down and back. And exhale, big stretch. 2 more, nice and slow. Good, well done. All right, we're going to come back to the all fours now. We're going to tuck those toes under and we're going to come up into a downward dog. But we're going to keep the knees bent and we're just going to work on that upper back. So knees are soft. Now let's reach that head down towards the ground and reach that tailbone up towards the ceiling. Big inhale. Big exhale. So with each inhale, just see, can you bring that tailbone a little bit higher to the ceiling? And with each exhale, just allow that head to sink down towards the ground. All right, now staying here, let's begin to cycle out those ankles. So you're going to push one ankle down towards the ground at a time. Just stretching out the calves, the back of the legs. Seeing, can you stretch a little bit deeper each time, keeping that breath and just pushing those heels down, deepening the stretch in the legs. Let's go 2 more each side. And relax, well done. All right, let's bring it back down to the hands and knees and we're just gonna go back into that cat camel. Inhale, drop the belly, shoulders down and back. Exhale, push the ground away. Let's go 2 more. Good. All right, let's tuck those toes. Let's bring it back up to a downward dog again. Good. All right, now we're going to take the left leg and we're going to bring it up beside the left hand for a sprinter stretch. And here we can just drop the back knee and we're going to be working into our hips now. So here we can either bring the hands straight up overhead for a stretch, or we can bring the hands down in front of the chest. We want to tuck the pelvis in and then drive the body forward. Notice that my front knee is not traveling out over my front toe. So if it is, let's just widen that stance. Otherwise, you're going to breathe in here, coming up, and you're going to exhale, sinking down into the stretch. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, let's bring it back to a downward dog. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's take that right leg and bring it forward to our right hand. And let's drop that back left knee. And we're going to bring the upper body up. Inhale up, shoulders down and back. You can bring those arms up overhead or down at the chest. And we're going to inhale up to the ceiling. Exhale, hips down to the ground. Remember, this is not about how low the hips can go. We're going to keep that pelvis tucked and then drop. So you should feel an extra stretch by keeping that pelvis tucked under like you would in a plank. Last few breaths here. And then we're going to take the hands down either side of the feet. And we're going to bring ourselves back to a downward dog. Nice work. All right, so we're going to bring that left leg back up to the left hand like we started with. This time we're going to straighten out that back right leg, nice wide stance, and we're going to go for the same here. So a few breaths in, just allowing the whole body to sink down with each breath. If this is too challenging for you, just drop that back knee. Otherwise, you're trying to kick back out that back leg, keep that knee up, leg straight. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. With each exhale, you're just allowing that body to sink a little bit further down to the ground. Inhale up tall and exhale, sink down into the ground. Good. All right, placing the 2 hands back down to the ground, back to downward dog. And we're going to go again on this opposite side now with the left leg in front. Good, so pushing through that front heel, bringing the body up nice and tall. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. And breathe nice and deep. So this is a nice challenging exercise. Holding on. Using that exhale to just deepen that stretch. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good. And bringing those two hands back down either side of the foot. Coming to a downward dog. Let's cycle out those legs once again, pushing those heels down towards the ground. Good. And then we're going to drop those knees down to all fours. We're going to widen out the knees and we're going to sit right back towards the heels into a child's pose. So here you can just let your head relax down onto the ground. If it doesn't hit the ground, you can rest it on your arms, or you can pop it onto a pillow or a block. And let's just take a few moments here to breathe and relax. Nice work. All right, we're going to come back up to the hands and knees now, and we're going to go for a pigeon stretch. So this is going to be the last little bit we do for the hips. It's kind of a nice deep stretch here. So to get set up, we're going to come up into a downward dog, and we're going to take the left foot up to the left hand like we did in the last stretch. Drop down that back knee, and this time we're going to tuck that left foot in towards our crotch and straighten out that back right leg as long as you can. So important one here is that our hips remain square. So that right hip, we don't want that right hip to open up a little bit. Try push it down so that our hips are nice and square to the ground. We're going to start with our arms up nice and straight and our chest up tall and our back nice and long. So here what we're trying to do with our out breath is we're trying to lower our upper body, starting with our hips and then gradually lowering the tummy and then the chest. But we're trying to remain nice and upright, keep that spine long the whole time. So if you feel a stretch where you are right now, straight away, just stay here and work on the breath. And if as time goes by, you feel like you can stretch down a little bit further, just keep bringing the upper body down towards the ground, but stop as you feel a really strong stretch. So it's not about going low, it's about feeling that stretch. So we'd rather, instead of bending over with the upper body, you stay tall through the upper body and you curve down towards the ground with the stomach and then the chest. Once you've found your spot, let's just work on breath here. And see, can you over the next 10 breaths allow the body to sink deeper into the stretch. Breathe. Relax. Good. Relax the body. Anywhere that you feel tension now, ask it to surrender, to let go, and just fully relax into the pose. Well done. All right, really, really slowly, just very, very gradually bringing yourself back up. Just walking the hands back in nice and slowly. This is a deep stretch, so we want to come out of it really slowly. You're going to take the weight into both hands and lift the body, tucking that back toe, and just very, very gently working that leg out. Let's bring it back up into a downward dog and just stretch out the body. Well done. All right, let's widen those knees. Let's sit back into child's pose. And let's just breathe here, take a rest. Well done. All right, that was a really deep stretch. Good job. So we're going to do the same now on the other side. All right, let's bring it back up to downward dog and let's work that right foot now up to the right hand. And again, let's drop the back knee and bring that right foot in towards the center, dropping that knee to the ground. And just finding your position here, straightening out the back leg, working the hands out. Now let's get that chest tall, and slowly with that breath, let's find that place where we get that really, really big stretch, and just pause there, no further. So this is not about pushing yourself past that pain point. It's about finding it, sitting at it, and breathing your way deeper into it, but no forcing anything. So just deep breaths here. Good. Let's keep those hips square. Let's see, can you work a little bit deeper? And just asking the parts of your body that are tense to relax and surrender. So we're going to hold this position now for about a minute, and just really, really focus on that out breath, on deepening the breath, and just seeing if you can sink deeper and deeper into the pose. Really nice, well done. All right, very, very slowly, very gently. Let's start coming back up. Let's take that weight into the hands. Take your time, working the body up. Now take all the weight onto those hands, and just really slowly bringing yourself out of the position, up to a downward dog. And then we're gonna work back down into a child's pose and just rest. Widen out the knees, sit the hips back. And exhale. Big breaths. Good, 2 more. Well done, 1 more. Big out breath. Well done. All right, let's bring ourselves back to the hands and knees. And we are going to come back over onto our backs, and we're just going to lie down now. And we're going to bring those knees in towards the chest. And you're just going to give yourself a little hug. We're going to stretch out one leg at a time. And let's just cycle those legs out now, one at a time. Push the heels away. Draw those toes back towards you. Nice. All right, let's bring those 2 knees into chest. And let's just give ourselves a little rock and roll. So just bringing the knees up around in a circle, giving the lower back a little massage. Good, and we can just change direction, go for a few turns in the opposite direction. All right, let's bring those arms out in a T shape. So now we're going to let the knees fall down to one side, but as we do, we're going to keep that opposite shoulder pinned to the ground, and we're going to look out over that shoulder. Very gently then, you're going to bring the knees back up to the center, look the other way, and let that knees fall to the opposite side, getting a nice twist on the back. Lovely. If you want to make this one a little deeper the next time, you can either push the knees down with the hand, or for a deeper stretch again, you can just straighten out the bottom leg and pull the top knee down over that bottom leg. Let's go on the other side. Big breath in, and as you exhale, you're just coming down into that twist. Lovely work. All right, now we're going to bring the legs out flat on the floor, arms down by your side, palms facing up. Let's tuck those shoulder blades in under the back. Big breath in and big breath out. So so we're just going to do a little bit of relaxation now, about 10 minutes or so. So let's just get comfortable, close the eyes, and for this next few minutes, just listening to the sound of my voice and just trying to stay with my voice. We're going to go through the body and we're going to relax each part of the body one part at a time. And if you notice that mind is wandering or you're no longer with me, don't be frustrated, just join back in and follow back along. So let's just bring the awareness now to the breath. Deepening the inhale, lengthening the exhale. Allow each exhale to make your body relax even deeper. Inhaling relaxation and exhaling tension. So now let's take a little trip around the body. And as I mention each part of the body, bring all of your attention to that part of the body and just ask it to totally relax. The left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and the baby toe. The sole of the left foot, the ankle, the lower leg, knee, upper leg, hip, waist, armpit, shoulder, the upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, palm of the hand, left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and the baby finger. The whole left leg, heavy and relaxed. The whole left arm, heavy, relaxed. And the whole left hand side of the body now, allow it to fully relax. The right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and the baby toe. The sole of the foot, ankle, lower leg, knee, upper leg, hip, waist, armpit, shoulder, the upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, palm of the hand, the thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, the whole right leg heavy, relaxed. The whole right arm heavy and relaxed. The whole right side of the body. The whole body now together, heavy and relaxed. Let your body now sink down into the ground. And as you relax, let your body now become deeper and deeper. Bringing some awareness back into the physical body now. Bringing a little bit of movement into the feet, into the hands, gently swaying the head side to side. And very, very slowly in your own time, when you're ready, just bringing yourself over to the side and gently back up to a seated position. Slowly opening the eyes, coming back into the room. From me to you, namaste. I hope you are feeling nice and relaxed. Well done.